Hey guys, welcome to another video. A lot of you are probably from MIC, and a lot of you are probably from my YouTube channel. I haven't posted a video in a while, but a lot has changed since my last trading video. I've changed a lot as a trader, and I should probably start doing these YouTubes a little more because they allow me to review my trades and just analyze everything I've done in the previous week or month. And so I'm basically just going to give you guys a quick update for my YouTube subscribers. Basically, previously I was learning from Tim Sykes and his students trading OTCs. And OTCs were going great, and I felt I was going to become profitable, but there was no process with OTCs, and no one taught a process. Basically, with OTCs, you need to create your own method of profitability. There's no guidelines to follow, so it's kind of like the Wild West where you just have to survive. And I know I was going to become profitable in OTCs if I stuck with it, but I found MIC while while the OTC market was slow, and I just heard about all the amazing mentors there, and the kind of mentoring they were doing, and I was like, you know what, this is such a good opportunity. I should just try it out over the summer and see if I find more success here than I have in OTCs. And I mean, already it's been only a month, and I'm already, well, only taken 4 trades, but I went from long to short, and I went from OTCs to listed. So I'm totally a different trader now, and it's amazing because I just understand shorting a lot more than longing. But we're gonna go into that right now. I'm just gonna do some recaps of my trades. And if you guys aren't in MIC, I really suggest, even if you haven't even heard about the stock market, I really suggest you look into MIC because they can get you from 0 to 100 instantly. The video library is insane. But let me go over my trades like I said I was. Real quick, I'll give you guys an overview of my stats. I've taken 4 trades, and they're all short. 4 trades of the same niche. And basically, I'll show you guys the charts right now, actually. So, my first trade was AMC. Funny, right? I was shorting AMC in the 14s. And I have like a folder right here, as you can see, of my 4 trades. And I'm going to keep this up so I can just look at all my trades instantly. I have the different charts. So, basically, if you join MIC or are already in MIC, you know what a low-hanging fruit is. It's basically a broken down stock where a stock goes parabolic and spikes a day or two or however long, and then it breaks down. And so when it breaks down, either pre-market or the previous day, there's a lot of longs trapped from the previous day. And so when the stock comes up and pops, a lot of people are like cutting and breaking even. And so there's a lot of overhead resistance, and that's what makes the low-hanging fruit work. And as you can see, let's see, intradaily, AMC, this was my first short with MIC, and these were actually pretty tough. Like, AMC was pretty tough because it didn't actually break down as much as I'd like. But as you can see from this yesterday, there's a lot of this consolidation. I really like consolidation because I feel like it can really trap people. And as you can see, if we're below it, there's probably a lot of longs trapped. And so pre-market, I mean, end of day, we actually broke down, but in pre-market, we kind of gapped up, which, I mean, I don't know if I would take this trade now, but yeah, so I'm going to be talking about MIC. I'm going to use MIC terms. So if you don't understand, check out their YouTube channel or join MIC. I really recommend it, but I'm not going to keep explaining terms in MIC. It's just going to take too long. So I'm just going to talk like if I'm only talking to MIC people, which I probably am. So yeah, I drew my lines on this one. I think I don't have my plans because I wasn't screenshotting anything then, but I just got the chart, and my lines were probably it's just key levels on the chart. So this line, this line, this line, and usually it's a stop above high of day. And so I was looking to scale, and it's a nail and bail. So as soon as my first line got executed pre-market, I covered on any wash, just on the wash. On market open, a lot of the time it pops up, you get executed, and then it just stuffs, and you cover then. You don't get greedy. You take the 10-20 cent move, and this was a great trade. But a lot of the other ones are better than this. There are my executions if you want to check that out. So yeah, I think this one was like, I don't know the math, 18 cents a share probably. But moving on to the next one, MOSY. This one I felt good about. This one I felt really good about. So here are my plans. I was planning on scaling to the 5.2 line, 5.3 line, and 5.4 line with a stop above Hive Day. And here's the 1 minute. So as you can see, it hit my first 2 lines. And let me see if I can get this intradaily. So perfect. This is what I love, and I love that it consolidated the previous day. I don't know why I like consolidation, probably just because it gives key levels and it's a clear area where people are trapped. But yeah, I love this trade because of the consolidation, and it didn't really break down now that I'm looking at it, but there's still a lot of trapped people looking to break even from the previous day. And I mean, as you can see, it zombied up after 10:30. That was crazy. I remember a lot of people lost on this trade, but I profited because, I mean, I didn't go back to the well, I guess. I didn't play after 9:45, which that's a rule I follow. I don't want to trade low-hanging fruits after 9:45. I probably will later on, but in the beginning, I'm not going to be doing that because I just feel like the most odds are right on open where they can move big and they have the most range and it's just wacky. But after 9:45, you know, volume dies down, algos step in, and they could take the stock up. And I mean, I don't know, I don't want to be in. But yeah, back to the trade. So I have my lines, which I said right here, were 520, 530, 540, and a stop above Hive Day. So as you can see, probably a 580 stop according to this line right here on the chart. So a 580 stop with a line at 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4. And this is most of my trades so far have only got executed on the first line, but this one got executed on the second line, and it actually was my biggest size trade, which isn't that much size still. But, you know, you can see it play out. I mean, it's so straightforward, there's not a crazy amount to talk about. If you're in MIC, you know this process, it's pretty straightforward. My next one was CREX. Here are my plans, and I started doing this. I have this little notepad app. It's in the Microsoft Store, and I just write down my scaling plans, my lines, my shares for each line, and my plans after a confirmation, like when I want to add. I'm not yet comfortable adding to my position, adding to a winner, but I really am interested in trying it out once I run into problems with not doing it, because the problem you run into without adding to winners is your winners are small and your losers are big. Because as you can see, I'm risking a lot, but these plays are such high probability. So I mean, it kind of balances itself out. But adding to a winner will just take it to the next level. But I'm not yet comfortable with that. But I'm definitely going to be adapting to that soon. Here's CREX. This is the intradaily. Or actually, this is just the intraday. Pre-market right here. So, oh yeah, so a lot of the time it doesn't have to be a previous day that runs. It could just be pre-market, a stock goes crazy, and then just, you know, dies down and breaks down. And as you can see, this was great. I mean, so this is the thing. I think one of my problems might be nailing and bailing too quick. I could have stayed in this and did a lot better than I did. Let's see. Oh shoot, I think I have the MOSY, the MOSY stuff still out. But yeah, my plans were 220, 220, and 230. And as you can see, my lines are drawn out here. And this is my risk. I didn't want to risk high day here because it just, I don't know, it seemed insignificant. And if it was over this, I didn't want to be in. Especially because it's day one. I mean, I don't know if that makes a huge difference, but it's still day one, so it's a little more unpredictable, I think. But yeah, my last line was 220, and like I said, I nail and build too quick on this one. I think if I hadn't covered here, I would have hit my second line, my average would have been up here, and I would have covered on this wash, and it would have been a higher sized, bigger win. But still, a great trade. It's good that I'm taking profits and I'm not getting greedy. My last one was yesterday, and this was Blackberry BB. And this is an AMC sympathy play, and if you're watching this now, you know what AMC is doing. It's at 40. But yeah, this was my plan on BB. But yeah, here's the intradaily. I don't know, it's probably a stupid term, no one knows intradaily. It's just like 2 days, but a 1 minute, so you can see more information. But yeah, as you can see, it ran up previous day, broke down, and then pre-market kind of gapped up, and I had my lines, and there's consolidation in this area over here. Let me make this bigger. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, there's consolidation up here in this area, so that's where I want my lines to be. 1120, 1140, and 1150. And this is something I learned from this trade. I want to scale up every 10 cents, 10, 20, 30, 40, instead of like skipping lines. I don't know why I skipped the line, probably just because I was worried about having too many bullets. But just equal out your share count, and it doesn't matter how many bullets you have. So if I had done the 1126 line, I would have gotten another execution out and a better average. But still, this was a great trade. I set my lines, I set my orders out, and I let it play out, and I covered on the stuff on market open. This was one where I realized I could be adding to winners, and I was like, oh, I'm not maximizing my profits. I got like a 10-cent gain on this one, which is great. But a lot of people added to their winners on this bounce right here. You can't really see it. Oh, right here you can. So a lot of people added to this 1120 or to this 1110, and those were great ads. And I even saw it then. I was like, you know what? I could have added there instead of covering. But for now, I think I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing until I am forced to start adding to my winners, because I don't know. I feel like what I'm doing now is working so far, and so I don't need to fix what's not broken yet. So yeah, I mean, that's all of it. These are just some of my stats. I mean, I'm actually excited for some red days so I can see. I want green days and I want red days so I can see where I'm best at. I don't want to know like. I want to know where I'm best at so I can just focus on those days or hours or setups. But I don't have enough trades yet to do that. And I'm not rushing trades. I'm only playing the setups I feel good about. And one more thing, just a shout out to Alex. Alex in MIC. His watch lists are great. 3 out of my 4 trades were from the watch list, from his lines. And they're great. I mean, I look at all of them, and they're all really good, and I don't do some of them that I don't feel good about, but the ones I do feel good about, I take the trades, and I don't just copy his watch list. I look at it and I'm like, and I reverse engineer it and think, okay, do I feel comfortable with these lines? Do I feel comfortable with this stop? And etc. Stuff like that. I think that's it. This is a good 15-minute video. I hope you guys learned something. If you're not in MIC, just join. Trust me, you won't regret it. And thank you for whoever here is watching from MIC. Thank you for all the mentorship and guidance. Like, even all the members help out so much. It's all a great community. So that's it. Thanks. Bye.